Okay guys, so in this video we will see how can we make a filter for our layer so we can see a certain features based on a query that we do, and that is very similar to the definition query in ArcGIS Desktop or ArcGIS Pro. And the way to do the filter is by going to the layer, and you will find this icon right here. This is the icon that allow you to do filter for your layer. So let's zoom to the auto sift layer, and we will try to filter our layer to show certain features based on a certain attribute. So we will come here and say filter, and again we will do the same thing we did with the attribute table to show the things that happen in a certain day of the week. So here we will choose day of the week is, let's choose that happened on Monday, and I will say apply filter, and you will see that now we have the incidents that happened on Friday that looks in a yellow color. And the other thing you can do is you can combine different queries in the same filter. So if we go back here, you will see right now that you have a view for the filters applied to this layer. You can remove the filter or you can edit the filter right here. So again, if you have any new layer that you work on, if you added any new layer to your map, if you have a map that someone shared with you, make sure to check the filter to make sure that there is no filters on this layer and you are seeing all the features inside this layer. So right now we want to add an extra query, so we will come here and say add another expression, and here I will say I want to see the things that happened on Monday and happened in 2017, and we have a date here, and we can come here and say I want to see the things that happened in 2017, so that means from January 1st 2017 to the end of 2017. So I will choose date is in between, and here I will choose January and go all the way back to 2017 and choose January 1st, and here I will choose 2017 December 31st. I'll say apply filter, and now only the features that happened in 2017 and happened on Monday will show up on my map. So this is the way you can apply different filters. You can combine between them. You can also add different sets for this filter, which means is you can combine groups of filters together. So here I created another group that have multiple queries inside of it, that both of them have to match in order for the entire query to match. So what that means is here in the first query, it showed me the features that happened on Monday or the features that happened in 2017. But if I want to make sure that I'm seeing only the things that happened on Monday and happened in 2017, I have to put them in a set, so I make sure that both conditions are applied. So here let's remove this set, and the other options here we have is for each field, if it's a text or a number or a date, you will have different options here. So because this one is a text, we have the option to is not, starts with, ends with, or if it's a value, like for example like a number, FID, you will have a different options like bigger than, smaller than, because it's a numeric value, and you can add bigger than or smaller than. And if it's a date, you will have different options as we have right here, and you will have in between, is not between, happened in this specific date, or happened in the last month, week. You can change this value based on what type of fields you are doing the filter on. And after you choose the field and you choose your operator and you choose your value, you can enter the value by text. Like here you can enter anything. So for example here if I type Friday, it will work exactly the same way because this value is one of the days of the week. Or if you don't know what this field have values, like for example maybe it have only 3 days, not 7 days, so you can come here and say unique, and you choose from this drop down. It will show you all the values inside this field, and you can choose what day you want or what value you want to match to apply this filter. Or here for example I can choose the value based on another field. So when I choose the field, I have the ability to choose what other field I want to match my condition to. So let's put it back as unique, and here you can delete this specific expression. So if I came here and delete this one and I click apply, it only will show me the features that happened on Friday without any date filter. So that's how you can add multiple expressions, how you can add a set of expression in order to make your map look exactly the way you want and filter your features the way you want. And here you have the option to say apply and zoom to, so that will zoom to the features that apply to your condition. The last thing I want to show you in this video that you can change the filter from here, but also when you open the attribute table, you have the option to open the same filter from here as well, and you will see that you have the same thing as you has when you open the filter from the layer. And you can edit it the same way. If you make any changes here, it will apply to the layer and it will show up in the filter as well. So that's two ways to apply the filter and how can you access the filter and see what filter this layer has. So that's it for this video. And again, of course, when you apply any filter, make sure to save your map so your changes is saved. So thank you so much and we'll see you in the next video.